WYPA Up Radio with MC8. Steele and Big James has taken over the radio station.
Well, all right, y'all. All across the USC, Compton, Watts, Bay to LA. Pomona, California, from valley to valley, we represent that killer Cali. So if you keeping it real on your side of your town, you tune in to Gangsta Chronicles.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.
You're now tuned into the real MC8, Big James, and Big Steele.
This is strictly from the streets.
Hello.
We represent the James.
We got it so hard, and I've never been one of them type of cats that looked at like, oh, I'm black, so I got it harder than everybody else. But we got it fucked up all the way around. Them police been whooping our asses. We've been coming from fucked up homes. We just haven't had the opportunities that other motherfuckers get, you know what I mean? Because it's like with you, James, for example. Let's say you had a real motherfucking man in your life. Not saying that your life ain't fucked. Your life is good now. It's great. But just imagine what James McDonald could have become had you had a real motherfucker in your life.
Honestly, I had my grandfather, but honestly, I don't think I wouldn't have probably been this person if I didn't go through what I went through. You feel me? And then I probably wouldn't have liked it that other motherfucker I would have been. You know what I'm saying? I'd have probably been some fucking big head ass nerd or something. I don't know. But let's say I wouldn't change it. I'm glad that I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? I just had to learn and adjust to be who I am. And I'm cool with that. So my only point is, can't nobody, no white man, no Chinese dude tell me the only reason why I get in a car with 3 other guys with guns. You can't tell me why I got in that car. You don't understand that. You can't tell me what I was thinking when my pops was kicking my ass. You can't tell me that. You can assume.
Exactly.
But all that other shit, get the fuck out of here. I don't want to hear that shit. I had a psych in the 3rd grade. The fucking 3rd grade. So it didn't work. I ain't listening to it.
Well, you know what? I think, like I said, I think the therapy is a lot fucking better now, man. But I think it's something that somebody got to be ready for, and it got to be the right shit. It got to be the right shit. And I don't think it's, you know what? I think people just got to find their own way. It ain't no cookie cutter method. It ain't necessarily no cookie cutter method to help a motherfucker out, you know? But, you know, speaking of police whooping our asses and shit, man, did y'all hear about that shit that happened in Indiana?
With the cops kicking the boy in the face?
Yeah, man. You know, body camera footage shows Sergeant Eric Huxley kick a handcuffed man in the face, which immediately caused his mouth to bleed. The family of Jermaine Vaughn was shocked to see the video showing him being kicked by Sergeant Eric Huxley while handcuffed. They saw it Tuesday night on 13 News. Now they said they want justice. It was very shocking for my mother to call me and say he was on the news and getting his face stumped in by a sergeant, said Sister Whitney Malone. They were shocked because until Tuesday, they had no idea where he was. Malone lives in Richmond, Indiana. She said their family had been looking for Vaughn for 2 years. You never know what you're going to do or say until it happens to you or someone you love, Malone said. She said before Vaughn developed paranoid schizophrenia, he was a good, hardworking man. He went to sleep and he woke up a different person. He had a breakdown. Mentally, he's like 5 or 6 years old, I think Malone said. She said he's been arrested several times for similar incidents. She finds it hard to understand why the police didn't see his history or try to help him. Should nobody be treated that way, whether he was competent or incompetent, Malone said. Now, this is a cat that got mental problems. Remember me and you talked about the thing that we was gonna go downtown and do for the homeless people, and I said, man, it's important to show these people because you don't know if they got people out there looking for them. This is the same case of that. This dude been gone for 2 years and his family been looking for him. And just think, you find your loved one, your child that you've been looking for on TV and see him getting his face kicked in by a motherfucking police officer.
Right.
That's enough to make any nigga lose their mind.
And it's unfortunate because it's a lot of cases where we got brothers who have mental health, you know, problems. And it's fucked up that You can tell. Motherfucking ones can tell. The ones can tell when we got these brothers who in these states, and instead of trying to help them or try to subdue them in a different way, they go all out on some stupid shit. Now, why you want to kick a motherfucker in the face when he's handcuffed? I mean, and my thing is, okay, they got body camera footage. So what? We finna have another case of what, a motherfucker trying to get rid of the body cam footage? Because what did you think? What would actually cause you outside of racism than to just want to run up and kick a motherfucker in the face when he's handcuffed? You get me?
Yeah, y'all hold up. I'm gonna actually show the people that can watch the video. I'm gonna show this little clip to them right now.
Okay.
I'm not going out here complaining.
Shocking new video showing the moment an Indianapolis police officer appears to kick a black man in the face while he's on the ground in handcuffs.
I'm not going to do this, right?
The body cam video, which was edited and released by police, shows Jermaine Vaughn on his back with his hands cuffed behind him and an officer on top of him. Then, police say Sergeant Eric Huxley Shue enters the frame and kicks Vaughn in the face.
Now, you see that shit, man? That shit is crazy, dog.
You can see the police is getting frustrated because one thing about the police, they don't want you to tell you shit. You can't tell them nothing. You can't correct them. So by him speaking and talking and telling them nobody respecting y'all no more, that frustrated the police. Now this motherfucker talking about lean back. How you got me standing up and handcuffed? How do I lean back? And when he said that, that's when it was time to go in.
Like, I didn't understand that either. What happened to, okay, just sit down and help a motherfucker sit down? What is the lean back shit? What, because you want me to fall straight backwards?
Yeah,
okay.
Like you said.
And then you put me on the ground, and then the other dude just runs up and kicks him in the face and then start going, now you're done. You're done. Yeah. You're done. Okay, yeah, motherfucker, because what? That's supposed to what? That's supposed to be the sign of authority. I just kicked you in the fucking face. Now be your ass still because you're done now. I mean, and then like you said, he's a sergeant. So what was his plan to do? What was his plan? Because you know you on body cam footage.
Why he ain't showing the other officers this is not the way to behave. This is not how we treat people. You know what I'm saying? You don't see that every day. We don't. But it happens every day. You feel me?
That's just fucked up though. Like you got to think about it on this level, right? Like his sister said.
Even not to cut you off, it goes to show how much shit we might not be seeing from body cam footage.
A lot of shit.
Because straight up, if the shit didn't leak, what was they gonna do with this? You're plainly in the wrong by kicking a motherfucker in the face.
Hey, right? I am a victim of police brutality.
Exactly. So you're plainly in the wrong. The nigga handcuffed, he on the ground. You run up like a motherfucker out the bushes, a wild animal, and then kick a motherfucker in the face. So you already know that's a lawsuit. Yeah. You already know that's some bullshit. What were you finna plan on doing with that?
Yeah,
and you as the nigga in charge.
Now think about it like this though, when them people run your name, they get all your information in there. They got your medical information. If you don't been in any public, like if you got a health ailment, right? They may see that you got diabetes or whatever, right? They may say, okay, H, you got this going on with you. We know
I don't think that show all that.
But still though, this man was mental issues, dog. He thought of as a 5 or 6 year old, right? You could probably tell something was wrong with him, but even if he was batshit crazy, what gives him the right to just kick a motherfucker that's handcuffed in the face?
It don't give him the right. It's just who they are.
Right. There is no right.
If the law don't give a fuck about you, who will? And if you out here like that, nobody gives a fuck about you. First thing I assume. You see what I'm saying? Half of the and all police ain't bad, dude.
No,
all of them ain't bad. But when you get the ones that come home because the wife didn't fuck them or didn't cook or fucking with somebody else. He going to work. He on one.
You know what? You know what's real interesting? You know, I wonder what Reggie had to say about this being a former police officer.
We can bring it up to him because I'm ready to argue with his old ass.
I'm going to call his ass real quick.
I'm ready to argue with him too.
Let's see what the fuck Reggie got to think.
doing?
Hey, what's up, Reg? What you doing now, dog?
Nothing.
I'm sitting up here with James, 8, and we taping the show right now. And we just brought up something. Did you hear about that incident? What happened with the police officer in Indiana, where he kicked the brother in the face when he was handcuffed?
I didn't hear about that one.
All right, so this guy has mental issues, right? I'll give you the short story, right? He handcuffed. They already treating him kind of rough. And when he was handcuffed, the body cam footage showed them kicking the dude in the face, right?
Okay.
What do you think should happen to that police officer, dog?
A sergeant.
A sergeant. This was a sergeant.
And he was handcuffed?
Yeah.
And he was down.
He was down.
He gonna get fired like the Long Beach PD cop that I was talking about on my show. They should be indicted, and he got indicted this week, last week. And if he got caught on tape doing that, he's gonna get indicted. If the guy wasn't, doing anything to, cause type of harm to someone else, you can't put your hands on people or your feet. But yeah, he got problems. He's going to jail for assault with a deadly weapon. That's not even a battery. That's a felony because a foot or a boot or shoe is considered a weapon.
Yeah, for sure, man. A lot of people want to know, man, how you feeling, brother?
I'm good, brother. Nice to...
Yeah, man.
Y'all taping the show now?
Yeah, we taping you on the show right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
nice to finally talk to you, MC8.
Yeah, what we say?
No, I was just acknowledging MC8 and my brother James.
Good looking, fam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm telling motherfuckers up here, man, we need to get you down here so I can cuss your ass out. We got something to talk about.
We got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, for sure. Well, shit, you go be...
We got 25 things. We got 25 things to talk about.
No, we don't.
Yeah, well, what I'm gonna do is, Reg, once I see you this week, dog, I'm gonna bring that thing out there. But other than that, you good though, right?
I'm good. What y'all think about y'all boys being a snitch?
Bye, Reggie. We'll holler at you, man.
Y'all let that nigga come on y'all show talking.
Hey, Reggie, this is Gangster Chronicles.
Hey, Reg, I love you, man. I'm going to call you right back, bro.
Reggie is a damn.
I'm going to call you right back, all right? And that's our boy Reggie Wright right there. Y'all see shit still stay the same with him. I'm going to have to do some editing.
Well, we're going to delete that part anyway.
Note, shit.
Don't do that though, man.
Right, Brian?
I see.
No, we're going to delete that. That ain't us, man.
Yeah,
Reggie is crazy.
I'm in out there.
Yeah, Reggie crazy as a motherfucker, dog. And I don't know why I couldn't get him on the phone. I said he go try to stick every little jab in he can.
Right. Not even 5 minutes.
Not even 5 minutes. We asked him about some police brutality. He want to bring.
He flipped it up real quick.
He want to bring some other shit. What you think about your boy?
That's how we started Gangster Chronicles, talking about the police and what the shit they doing, beating up motherfuckers with them sticks. And Reggie thought it was the right thing to do. How the fuck can I stop moving if you beat me across my head with a fucking baton?
Yeah, and for those that I'm pretty sure everybody know, Reggie was a former police officer with the city of Compton. Long-time family is a dad, Reggie Wright Sr., well-respected dude in the city of Compton.
His uncle.
Yeah, his uncles and everything. Yeah. And we got Reggie that was a police officer.
Shout outs to Jaws and Big Reg.
Yes, indeed.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Thing is, what I feel, bro, is that we got to start loving ourselves, man, before we expect other motherfuckers to give us the respect that we need to get. Because we really don't, if you look at black people on the average, dog, we really don't look out for each other. We always trying to tear the next man down. When James was in the street wilding, didn't nobody have a thing to say. But the minute James elevated his life, everybody feel like it's cool to speak on James.
Well, see, that's the devil, brother. That's the devil. I allow it not to happen. I allow not to bite into the bullshit because I know me. I ain't never did what these niggas is doing today. I ain't never did that. So you can call me what the fuck you want to. Just come with your papers and I accept it. Just come with, do it. Do what you got to do. But I think the shit that's coming out here is all fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to be who you are. It's another thing to fake the funk and portray to be a nigga that you're not. Sooner or later, they're going to test that ass. That ass will be tested. If you do not stand up to that, the rest of your life is over. Just like going to prison.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Just like a street fight in the hood. You know what I'm saying? If you don't do your best to fight, you ass out. And that goes for all of us. If you a weenie, you a fucking weenie. If you this type of dude, you that type of dude. If you a nerd, you a nerd.
Yeah, basically, motherfuckers should just be themselves.
Yeah. Everybody ain't with the gangster shit. And then, you know, it's layers to the gangbanging shit. Everybody ain't finna jump in that car. Everybody don't want to deal with the consequences. But those dudes that get pressured into going to get in that car when he done told you 9 times he don't want to go, and then you get caught, and then you're mad at him because he say, they made me go. He did it. It ain't his fault. He wasn't cut for that shit.
Yeah, he wasn't cut for it, and he shouldn't. But that's when he got to know that I'm not that nigga. I told motherfuckers I'm 6'4", 295 pounds. You don't think every gang in LA was trying to recruit me when I first came to this motherfucker?
Man.
A big young nigga. I told motherfuckers that's not me. I don't know what y'all wars with these niggas is about. I feel like a damn fool out here getting shot. Well, motherfuckers sending me back home in a box store in Ohio because they talk about he a Crip or he a Blood now. They be like, what the fuck happened to this nigga?
Exactly. So that's what
nigga?
it is, man. And you know, today the police constantly keep whooping that ass. And you know, you think you get justice with the George Floyd shit, and they gonna stop. They wearing body cameras and still popping you upside the head. They wearing body cameras, shooting people with fucking paintball guns. Them bullets that shit hurt. Rubber bullets and shit. You know what I'm saying? And they getting caught. You got one cop on the motherfucking news talking about, he got mad at his wife because his wife was talking to a black man in the market. What the fuck you doing talking to a nigger and woo-woo? Come on, man, these are police officers. So you can't excuse them because they police officers don't mean they ain't racist.
Hell no, it's a whole bunch of plenty of motherfuckers.
Okay, so ask us why we on the defensive, because we know we might be talking to a potential KKK or whatever the case might be. So how do I act to this police officer? Put the black police officers in the community. Put all them white police officers in Beverly Hills, some motherfucking way. Let them deal with the white folk. But put some cops and let them get these motherfuckers that went to school. Half of the cats from the hood, cousins and brothers try to be police officers, they wouldn't allow them to be police officers. Why you gotta do a history on the motherfuckers that I know or my family? My family ain't gonna get a job if they say they kin to me.
That's some real shit. We got it bad all the way around, but y'all make sure y'all stay careful out there, man. Stay safe, and you know, we out of here. We'll see y'all next week.
100.
Yeah.